Welcome to Good Morning, Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for some NHL franchise mode action. The Hamilton Ogres. You know, we kind of got torched last time. We made it to the playoffs, but we didn't succeed in the playoffs. But, you know, I mean, not that we have a drastically different team, because I kind of want to see what our people can do. But, we'll see how things play out, you know, as they stand. Our second line really does not fit our coach's scheme, unfortunately. I don't know. Lalonde has big tipper. Interesting. Let's put him in front of the net. For the power play. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna put Days back here. Although, would it be better on the second unit? Let's take a look. No, he's just not good anywhere. It makes no sense. I don't know. How is this the best thing that our coach came up with for the power play? Kind of weird. Alright, I'm good with that. Just to start, anyway. We should probably do our conversations with our players. I'd like to go for, well, we could do face-off percentage, plus 2 face-offs. Maybe to go assists. Mel, goals? $60 goals. I mean, that's a lot. I wish you could sort of index it a little bit. It says 50 there. I don't understand. It's at 60. I don't know. This world is weird. Lalonde. Okay. So obviously that's not an option. Alright, Lalonde. What do we want Lalonde to do? Did have a lot of assists. I want him to be distributing to Endress. Yeah. I think he could do a 40, oh sure. I think he can do 40, no problem. Endress? I mean, Endress, I'd like to see him get 25, but I don't think that's going to be available. Long term. Like, 50 goals is too much. Goals. We'll go with the lower goals? Is it going to say 40? It is. Okay, I don't know if he's going to do it, but might as well toss it in there and see what happens. Why not? Why not? Anyway. HB? I mean... HB, I would like to see the first line be more defensively responsible, so I'm going to give HB plus minus on that. See if that helps defensively. Snack. I've set my own goals, but I'll listen to your thoughts, nerd. Alright. I'd like him to win the Vezina. I think he can do it. McMuffin. Face-offs. Sanderson? Go with Seeing Eye, I think. We'll see if he can do it. I don't know. Drysdale, I think we're gonna go assists with him. Actually, there was an X factor. don't think he can do that. I think he can do third eye. See what happens. T-Bone? I want T-Bone to be defensively responsible. Let's average 1 block shot a game. I think you can do that. I think that'll be helpful. Walzer, I think I'm going to do similar. Season goals. Long term. That challenge. Although there was an X Factor available. That's all it's like sort of the same series of them. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work for Walzer. I think we do similar with the stat challenge. Let's do the same block shots. What else we got? Geispers is tough because I really don't know what we have in Geispers. Let's do short term. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if Geispers can make the NHL as a short-term goal. I think I'm good with the rest of them. Okay, I think we need to do our business stuff. Good old operations budget, you know? I think we had one of the upgrades we needed to do, so just do that for now. We'll leave the rest the same. Create and maintain. Definitely gonna do the team store. Was that the only one? I think. Alright. Fix the bathrooms. Executive suites. Insufficient funds, goodness. How much do we need? 246. 245. So like 500. We're gonna steal the 500 from. We need 450. I guess that's how it goes. All right. Not overly pleased with that, but you know, what do you do? I think we put it back in scout salaries. Okay. Now, gotta set prices. We're gonna again keep them just under the recommended. Not too far this time. There we go. There we go. Okay. Marketing. Let's get the tickets back up there. And let's get some marketing going back into the team in general. So we get known, you know? Alright. Promotions. How much do we have to work with here? We have 1.027. I think Anaheim in the middle of the week. Days bobblehead, yeah. New Jersey in the middle of the week. It's a little close though. Pittsburgh works too. Pittsburgh in the middle of the week. Lalonde. Vancouver should be fine. New Jersey again. Get a Mel bobblehead. And San Jose on a Friday is probably okay. Man, like games look kind of sparse. I don't know. Philly on a Friday is okay. Yeah, maybe we go San Jose here. 251 left, so we can do scarves or pucks. So close to a hat giveaway. I think we get a little budget and then do a hat giveaway. We'll just save an exit for the moment. Steal a little from advertising, put it in promotions. Probably do the hat. Everybody likes the hat. Where was that? San Jose somewhere? Pretty close. Maybe we do New Jersey on a Thursday. Or LA? They're all kind of clumped together. We'll do New Jersey. And we'll do the hat giveaway. Nice. Okay. And we can get that a little bit of that money back. Put it back into advertising. That's fine. Kind of in the same boat. Promotions, advertising, you know, whatever. Okay. I think we're good for those things. All right. Is there anybody I want to get in the lineup for Anstis? I'd rather have in the lineup. Anstis and Went. Went I'm not worried about. Maybe we get Anstis in here. I'll figure out a defenseman at some point. Okay, I think we might be good for the preseason. Do. Okay. Let's see how we do during the preseason here. All right. Conditioning. Strength training. I always seem to go with team bonding, just because all the rest is like, I don't really like the minuses that come with those. Like the Stanley Cup final. Alright. I don't think we're going to, but hey, you never know. Team could make a jump this year. Sure, I'll take a third rounder. Not often I get offered the other way around. It's usually like, hey, can we trade you a fourth and a fourth for your second? Well, so far things are highly variable. It is preseason, I'm not too worried about it. Alright. 3-3-1. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but, you know. That's how it goes. Let's take a look in the book. So far, Geispers is around an 80, so that's good. Defense is looking decent. Walser's up to an 84. That's good. All right. All right. I do need a defenseman to I need a 7th defenseman because I think I only have 6. Yeah. So I need somebody as my 7th. I guess maybe we go Novikov for now? Actually. Yeah, it should be fine. Why do I have a lot? Oh, maybe that forward that I just picked up is in the NHL. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. All right. I think we're good for the season. We can, we'll do our home opener, I think. What are our owner's goals again? Let's check it out. Owner. What am I doing? Heaven only knows. Okay. 28 sellouts to establish home ice. Okay, I do need to juice the ticket sales a little bit then. First in our conference. Debatable. Okay. Let's change our marketing budget. We're gonna drop this down again. And then we're gonna put a hefty amount into tickets. Because we gotta sell out a fair amount of our home games. Now, it'll help if we're winning, but, you know. Where is the home opener? Let's take a look. Just a second. Okay. Road game. It's Carolina? We spent 2 weeks on the road before we even get our home game? Goodness. But we got Buffalo here, so we're just gonna go up to Buffalo. Ryan Lynn. Take a look. It's okay. I think I'll decline that. Another D? Didn't look bad, but, you know. Okay, everybody's offering D. Yeah, why not? We'll take one of them. Ah! I guess he does have to go through waivers, as he was going through waivers. Alright. Snack is a little hurt. Alright. This line's for Moncton. So many defensemen. I find it highly unlikely he has an X factor. Oh, are we on the AHL? Sure. Walzer's out. Which one of you is better on the second? It's a freaking a little bit. Probably would have made sense to put Owens up. Let's put Owens up on the second line. Probably makes more sense from a left-right perspective. Oh, Owens is a right D anyway. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, we made it to Buffalo. That was like 3 games. Did all that happen? Okay. Is it a grudge match? Not a grudge match. It should be a grudge match. It feels very, very grudge-like. Yes. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Nobody knows. Alright, 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 alright. Sim the game, thank you. Crank it up to 8 times, let's go. Power play. Preston gets one in on UPL. We're laying the shots on, which is good. Mel gets one in, good stuff. McMuffin gets one in. 3-0 so far. Power play. We get a bit of a power play in the second? We don't, but... Well, maybe we did. But Mel gets a goal anyway. Right from the slot there. Boom. 4-0. I did want her to shoot more. So, it's good. Alright, 4-0 after 2. This is how I want every game to go. 5-0. Oh, there you go. They get one back on Kolosov. Drysdale gets a power play goal. Good stuff. Fisher gets one in. 6-2. Buffalo's making a little noise here. Preston gets one back. 7-2. I mean, there's probably about 14 nails in the coffin by now. Good game. 7-2. Preston 2. 2 goals. McMuffin 1-1. Mel had 2. Good stuff. What you're looking for. I'd be happy if we won every game 7-2, but it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Lalonde was injured. Goodness. I guess Bonby goes up. Bonby can go up. That's not what I wanted. Or do we put... I think maybe we put Geispers up. Bonby is a tough thing. I think we put Bonby up. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Alright, home opener versus Carolina, 2 weeks into the season. Alright, Snack is back. There we go. Alright. Oh, we got Snack back for the home opener, which is good. 3-2-0 against the 4-2-0 Carolina Hurricanes. We'll see how this goes. Guess Carolina's probably pretty competitive if they're similar. H.B Bolton gets one in on Delzato, so does Endris. 2-0 right off the hop. Good stuff. First 5 minutes. Power play, nothing doing. Same, nope. Goal for them. Not the same for them. Steiner scores one on Snack. Power play goal for Carolina. I have to look at our penalty kill at some point here. So far, a highly uneventful second period. But Clarkson gets one in. Steiner gets one back. The Steiner. Well, I like the get the lead and quiet the game down thing. That's pretty good. Steiner 2 goals, Snack 28 stops, HB with 1. Good stuff. Good home opener win against the Hurricanes. Good stuff. All right, let's see what's coming up. We got the Leafs. So let's head up to the Leafs and see what goes on. Lalonde's back. Good stuff. Don't know how Bonvy did in the meantime. Bunch of assists. Okay. I think Geispers is staying with the team. 7 games played, 3 assists. He's an 82, and he fits perfectly on the third line right now. All right. And Walzer's back. Good stuff. Okay. There we go with the terrible deals again. Second round for something and a 4th. Just not what I'm looking for. The Leafs are 3-9-0. Just a second here. I just want to see if we have a Geispers has any topic, so not gonna worry about that right now. Let's go say hi to the Leafs just for a little second. Alright, so Nice doesn't want to go to us. I was kind of curious, but Matt Sundin? No, Mikhail. Never mind. Jake Willen? Oh gosh. Oh. Why? I got some irons in the fire. I would say the Leafs are like a hair away from rebuilding, so they might be They might be selling off at some point. But let's sim against them and see how we do. They still got some players that can do some things. Walzer scores on George. Mugly? I guess it's Mugly, I don't know. 10 shots on. Chung scores on Packard. We need to do some things. We let them catch up in shots. Power play for the Leafs. Mel puts one in. Good stuff. Right in front. More of that, please. More of that. Anstis. Good stuff. Way to go, Anstis. Geispers gets one as well. Bottom six are doing some work. Alright. Third period. Mel puts one in as well. McMuffin gets one in front. 6-2. Alright. 6-2 win over the Leafs. I mean, we should. That's how it should go. I also want to check on something else. I don't remember if he retired or not. Looks like he did. Looks like Sid retired. I don't remember when. Probably was recently. Anyway. Oh, what do we got next? Then we got the Battle of Ontario. The other Battle of Ontario against Ottawa. Ottawa also has a less than stellar record. Yeah, we do against the Canadians so far, or leading our division. 10-1-3. Goodness. Well, they are insane. Right, there we go. Get that set up properly. At least from our slow sim games, it feels like we're somewhat more defensively responsible than we used to be. Oh, Kolosov is in net. Owens gets one back. We took the lead. Good. Can we maintain? Oh, Days gets one. All right. And then H.B gets one. 2 goals within the last 32 seconds of the period. Love it. That's just infuriating for Ottawa fans, which I don't really have a problem with. Some people might. Geispers gets one back, but Ottawa gets, well, they're kind of bookended by Endress and Geispers there. Lalonde gets in there as well, 7-2. Power play for us, 35 shots on so far. We'll end with 37. 7-2 victory over Ottawa. Good stuff. Good stuff. I guess Montreal is kind of the next interesting game. Let's get some time in here. Nope. I guess it was a minor injury. I don't think Owens came out of the lineup. No, we're good. We are good. Well, we're passing into December. We're 16-5-2. We're still second in the division. We're close to Montreal. Montreal has slid a little bit, but not really. Alright, we're a point behind them. Big matchup for us. This should be a grudge match. It's not? Okay. Should be a grudge match, but... you know, I guess not. Being the first two in the division. You know, whatever. I don't know hockey, so... let's see how the Leafs are doing. I'm guessing eligible for trade. Maybe. None of the big boys are eligible for trade. The Leafs actually have 17 million in cap space available. All right, they're full on contracts. They must have young players. I don't know. I was wondering if they were going to have a fire sale. But if they do, I don't think we could trade for anybody. Alright, well... this be the matchup today. Game day with the Montreal Canadiens. For tops in the division. Let's see how this goes on. Ranker up to 8 times. Let's go. Montreal on the power play. Brindley scores on Snack. Valet or Valette? Go with Valette. Heineman scores as well. 3-0 Montreal. They did that fast. Snack let in 3 off the hop. Not good. First 8 minutes. Seems to have locked it down a little bit, but we got a big hill to climb now. And we're not getting too many shots on. Started getting some there, but nothing happened. T-Bone gets one in, though. Tees one up from the top of the circle. Preston gets one in. Heineman gets another one. Apparently Heineman is our kryptonite for some reason. Buchnevich also gets one. Polisov is in net now. Slavkovsky gets one. HB gets one back. McMuffin gets one back. Power play for Montreal. Power play for us. Long one. Nothing doing. That was our opportunity. Another opportunity? No. Okay. Those 2 power plays were where we had to get back into this game. We put 39 shots on in a 4-6 loss. 6-4 loss? Anyway. Slavkovsky 1 and 2, Heineman 2 goals, and Sebastian Aho of the Montreal Canadiens with 3 assists. Alrighty then. Not the best game. Not the worst game. The 3 goals at the start killed us. That's what did us in, I think. Let's go to December. Or late December. I think we're good. Yeah, we'll go to the end of December, end of the year of 2033. Let's change this up, I guess. I wouldn't mind a third line scoring forward, but somebody that's like 82 or higher. Let's go 83. 82. Just to make sure they get bracketed as such. We'll see what comes in. Wouldn't hurt to have seventh defenseman, depth defenseman, but I want them to be an 80. That might be asking too much. Let's try that. Okay. Primo could probably come up. Let's see how it goes. I don't think T-Bone was out for any period of time. Must have been just a minor injury. Yeah, we're good. We're tops of the division. We're ahead of Montreal by 3 points, despite the loss to them. Also, I don't think Endress was out. Right. Do. Would like to improve on Preston, I think. Primo might be fine. Says he's in a fourth line role. I'm okay with him getting minutes in the A. Okay. Oh, we got Buffalo. It's just game day. What happened to our grudge match? Where's the grudge match? I don't know. I don't know. Should be a good Friday night grudge match. I guess they're 13, 16, and 5. I don't know. Maybe that's a problem? They're second last in the division to the lowly Bruins. And the Senators are just above them there. We're ahead of Montreal by 3 points. The Leafs are at 38. Somehow the Leafs are in a playoff position. I think it's because their division is terrible. I think that's the reality of it. Our division is on the decline in general. H.B Bolton gets one in, power play goal. Chinnikov gets one back, though, for Buffalo on the power play. Preston gets one. He's like, "You're trying to replace me, sir. I will get a goal, thank you." I'm not trying to replace him, unless it's like somebody really good. Drysdale gets one in, good stuff. Andrus puts in another 4-1 in an otherwise semi-quiet second. No longer quiet. 3 goals in the second. 5-1. Coronado gets one in for Buffalo. Bonvie puts one in. 6-2. Bonvie gets another. 7-2. 8-2. Mel gets a power play goal. Goodness, what happened? Just started to destroy them. Anstis gets another in a 5-goal third period, 4 of which were ours. Goodness. 9-2 over Buffalo. Fantastic. Preston 1 and 2, Bonvie with 2, and Knack with 3 assists. That is. 3 assists, that is. Well then, that's a victory. How we doing? Go up to the Leafs. So we're not really needing to tinker too much. Bets. A fourth for a third and a fourth. So basically bets for a third. Not too interested in that. Win against Carolina. A shootout win against LA. Another win against Winnipeg. A 10-1 win against the Islanders. What? 3-2 win over New Jersey on the hat giveaway night. Very cool. And a 5-2 win against Utah. So what are we on here? We are on a streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, shootout loss. So starting with Carolina, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-game winning streak so far. And before that, we had a shootout loss, which we got a point, but then we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-game winning streak. So we're putting together some good streaks here. Leafs are 22, 17, and 4, so they're kind of hanging in there. In our division, there's like stuff up for grabs, so you know it's not like you're out of it in our division. So they probably are not gonna sell off. Not that it really matters, because we can't seem to get any of their good players. I don't know if we can ask them to waive or say we're interested. Anyway, Bonvie scores, and then T-Bone gets a shorthanded goal on Hildeby. The Hildebeest lets in a shorthanded goal. Days gets another one. Austin Matthews scores on Snack. We're up to 16 shots just in the first period alone. 17, goodness. On pace for 51 shots. Wow. Geispers puts one in on Hildeby. We're gonna have to take a look at how everybody's doing after this one, because I think we're getting close to mid-season if we're not already there. Geispers gets one. Mel gets another one. 5-1. Austin Matthews is the only one doing anything. 31 shots to 18. So we're not on pace for 51 in terms of shots, but we're still on pace for like 40 something. Andrus gets another. Puts us up to 6. Power play. Nothing doing. 37 shots. Spence puts one in for Toronto. Power play for them. Nothing happening there. I guess we might make 40. We did not. 39 shots. 6-3 victory over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Austin Matthews, 2 goals, 1 assist. Sky Spurs 1-1. And Bonby with 1-1. Let's see how peeps are doing. Pretty much halfway, just over halfway through the season. So let's see how the team is faring, stat-wise. HB is up to 52 points. That is great. That is great. 13 goals, 39 assists for 52 points. Mel, 31 goals. Halfway through the season, she is shooting 18.5%. That is nuts. She's shot 168 times. I'm guessing that's far and away the highest on the team. Andrus is at 123. 18.5%. That's bananas. She's already at 31. 31 and 43. McMuffin is 22, 23, and 45. Days, 45 points and 43. Andrus, 35 with 15 goals. Lalonde's at 35 and 40. Drysdale is already at 32 points, 26 assists. Bonvie has 9 goals, 31 points. T-Bone even has 10 goals and 18 points. Alright, how is Snack doing? Snack has got 23 wins, 5 losses, 4 overtime losses, 909 with a 250. Bolasov is doing fine. 9 wins, 4 losses, 918 with a 225. So, happy with that. We're looking good. We're looking good. 9-0-1 in our last 10. So, points in our last 10. That's fantastic. We got Ottawa here. Let's see what goes on. 5-3 win over Chicago. Bets in the third for a third and a fifth. So basically bets for a fifth. Maybe an upgraded third. Alright, continue the win streak. We've done nothing but win in the new year. That's fantastic. See how we do against Ottawa. Power play off the hop. Nothing happening. Power play for Ottawa. We killed that off. Good stuff. Ottawa's getting some shots on. Looks like they were pushing the play. It looks like we've taken momentum back. Alright. Nothing happens in the first period. Shots are 11-9. Christensen scores on Kolosov. Lalonde gets one in, power play goal. On Sogard. Alright, McMuffin gets one in as well. Might have been a boon to put Lalonde in front of the net. With the big tipper. Sharon Govich scores for Ottawa, tied at 2. We had a power play, but nothing happened. They're locking us down at 23 shots. Walzer gets one in, though. 3-2. McKenna ended up with Ottawa. Looks like we're going to OT. Oh, and Saprikin scores in OT. Good stuff. Lalonde 1-1. Sharon Govich 1-1, and McKenna 1-1. Well then, not a full-on win, but I'll take it as a win. Oh boy, oh boy, eggs is out. Eggs is out. I mean, I want to put Lalonde in the center. I think. I guess we just move Bonvie up. Clarkson seems to fit. I'm just gonna kind of do this though, because I want Lalonde to remain there. Bonvie, don't really want him here. Bonvie we can put back here actually. I think we put HB there. We'll have to figure this out later. Okay. Actually, Days has a hand-eye of like 94. That's bananas. Okay, we're gonna keep going with this. Mid-second rounder. Betts is doing okay. I don't know if he skates at an NHL level though. Almost insulting, goodness. Alright. Be a fool to say no since you added that 7th round pick. Goodness. Alright, Eggs is back. Do the old switcheroo here. How is Egg's hand-eye? Not bad. I'll leave HB here for now. See how that goes. All right. 38, 8, and 3. I think we'll do a little shopping. Is anybody like selling off? Definitely not Montreal. Is it a little too early to sell off? The Kraken are going to be very good in a few years, I think. I mean, if people are selling off, I can't see what they're selling. Woo! Big boy. Does he... Nope. Unfortunately, no. It's too bad you can't, like, say to the team, is this player willing to move is he willing to waive? You know, because you can do it from your team. I don't know if you can do it, like we're interested in him kind of thing. And the computer's just handed out no move clauses, like no tomorrow. think I'm gonna change my block so it doesn't say forward third line, it just says forward. I don't know how much cap we have either. That's always a variable thing with the computer. It's like you can go here and it'll tell you one thing, but then reality is different. So it says we have 4 available. Maybe. Like I could fill that 4 and then all of a sudden, like, you know. It's like, you gotta send this player down. It's like, what? I thought I had 4. No, no you don't. Like 4 annually, not 4 now. I guess we head to Montreal. See if we get any offers in the meantime. Woo! 9-2 win over Vegas. Icepers is out. I think we might need to go get another defenseman. I don't think Novikov is doing the deal. Actually, let's do some stuff. Unless we have somebody in the minors that fits. Benning? Uno? I don't know. I think we need to go get a 7th defenseman for the playoffs. Let's just make room. Primo could come up. Okay. Okay, let's do that for now. I do need to go get another defenseman, I think. Let's take a look for that. Eligible for trade. A little better than that. A little worse than that. Not worse than as in stat-wise. Just... a lot of unappealing stuff going on here. Nicholas Nylander. What's up, bud? Interesting player. I mean, Topi Nimala is kind of interesting, but maybe just a little above what I'm looking for. Good old Will Borgen. Dawson Morris, maybe? I also wanted to check out Kirby Dack. Kirby Dack is pretty good. Plus I would need them to retain. Tim Stützle is making $17 million. Oh my goodness. What? Wow, okay. Wrong neighborhood from what I'm looking for. Alright, hold on. Let's go back to defenseman, where it's reasonable. Travis Sanheim? Could be good. For defensive pairing 3. He's a 78, but, you know, he's pretty trusty. Let's see what they want for him. Owens? No. Preston? And Monroe's got some value. 3rd round pick that we made. Monroe. Goodness. Interesting. I mean, I would trade Lilia. Weird how they want these two, but not Lilia. Lilia was also a 6th round gem. What draft picks have that kind of value? Third rounder? Not quite on the fourth. I could do it for a third, possibly. Third and a sixth? Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay. I do want to see... That's a pretty good player. Interesting. I like it. I'm gonna give it a few days. Not a few Marc Days. A few days, and then see about Kirby Dak again. Let's go to Montreal. Give it a week. I think I'll just put Travis Sanheim right in there. Should be fine. Hopefully I didn't upset the apple cart too much. There's a lot of L's there in a row. Well, you know. The hope is that they figure it out before the end of the season. Grudge match against Montreal. Finally, we have a grudge match. Goodness. Alright, Vancouver. Walls are in a fourth. It's probably because the salary works. I would want them to retain. Okay. We could work with... We could go with our first round pick, since like I don't think that would do it. Over the league salary cap next year. Why is that even a worry? Oh, does he have an extension? Almost saved myself here. He does. Oh, that's brutal. What does his salary look like? What? Ooh. Okay. I saved myself there. That is a brutal extension. What are they doing in Vancouver? 3 years at 11.9? I mean, there's always Maverick Bork. Let's go with Maverick Bork. I don't know. Wow, that was dodging a bullet. That was dodging a bullet. Teach Aginla is kind of interesting. This forward line won, though. Go Valeno, 3 years at... Filipino, 3 years at 7 left. 7 point something. 7.2 for 3 years at 34. The Landria is no more appealing. like maybe Noah Cates kind of fits the bill. I don't know. I mean, Sebastian Aho would be a great rental. He does not fit, though. Also, Montreal is our competition. Denver Barkey. What a name. Jagger might be a little too good. What we're looking for. Lenny? That skating looks scary. McBain? I don't really want a grinder. I don't know. Nothing is knocking my socks off, I have to say. Height might be a little too good. Getting a little bankier in here. Ludwinski. What's his value? It's pretty good. He's doing well. That's good. You do you, Ludwinski. Skylar Haynes. What a name. Forward line 3. Is a two-way forward. Don't know too much about him. Winterton? Bottom 6 forwards. Pretty good. -10 though. On a two-way forward. I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking like maybe we take Frundell as our upgrade and go with it. Well, let's do the grudge match. Then maybe we'll call it a day. We'll do the trade deadline next time and see where the playoffs go, stuff like that. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. 42-12-3 against what was that? 31-17-4 or something like that? Power play. Nothing doing. Few shots on. Got the pressure going. Montreal gets a power play. McMuffin gets a shorthanded goal. Thank you, McMuffin. Good man. Good man. All right. One nothing after one. Quiet second period so far. Slavkovsky puts one in to tie it 1-1 after 2. So we got to go in the first, they got to go in the second. There you go. H.B Bolton with a power play goal. Good stuff. Villette puts one in, 2-2. Power play for us. Andrus gets one. Good stuff. Slavkovsky gets one back. Back and forth. Seesaw battle against the Montreal Canadiens. Power play for Montreal at the end of the game. Nothing doing. We're going to OT. Still power play for Montreal. This is a long one. Goodness, they had a power play the entire OT. It was a 5-minute. And we end up scoring 2. For some reason, Drysdale is there. Scoring 2 on the shootout to win the game against Montreal. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right, we're going to call her a day, so we have some run-up space to the deadline before we get there next week. So I try and remember what I was doing at the time that we got there. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Appreciate every minute you spend with me. Glad you could join me on a Saturday morning and a little bit into your lunch maybe for some NHL franchise mode action with the Hamilton Ogres. We will continue next week. So next week I'll be there, but then I'll be away the next 2 weekends after that, I think it is. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, beginning of August, I'm away for both of the weekends around the start of August. So won't be any more until mid-August, and at that point your hockey juices are probably going to get more and more flowing as we get closer to September. And we'll keep going with the Hamilton Ogres. I would like to try and win a Stanley Cup with this franchise before doing anything else. Especially transitioning to NHL 26, which will probably happen somewhere in October. So we'll keep going until we don't feel like doing it anymore, and until I feel like getting the new game and, you know, making a team there. That's pretty much how it goes. Maybe we'll do an NHL existing team this time. Maybe I'll take like a garbage team and try and make them better or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm open to suggestions. You can always comment on the video if you want. Let me know what you think. If you want me to keep doing the Ogres, or if you want me to just take an NHL team and the Ogres be the expansion team, but we wouldn't be them. I don't know. Maybe we'll check it out. I don't know. Something to think about as we get through the summer, closer to the fall, because, you know, we only have so many weeks left. I'm also going to try to be posting some of my archive stuff on Tuesdays. I don't know. It's just stuff that I've moved over from Twitch that I never posted, so I'll try and do some more of that so you can see some of the older stuff. But thanks for joining me. Appreciate every minute you spend with me. Have yourself a good weekend. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.